right, and welcome to Media Minute. I'm Michael Forward.
I'm Chris Vaskowski.
And this is our post-Christmas, pre-Valentine's,
Yes.
St. Patrick's Day extravaganza.
Oh, are you throwing St. Patty's in there
Why
too?
not? March is next month, so post-Groundhog Day as well.
And February is a pretty short month.
It is.
So.
Yeah. I mean, we're halfway through at this point, so.
Let's get her, yeah. So, Merry Christmas, man.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, yeah. Something Groundhog Day.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about Groundhog Day.
Yeah, be thankful you're not stuck in a time loop, I guess.
Great movie, by the way.
It is, yeah. One of Bill Murray's best.
Well,
look at that. Yeah, that's a fanciful jacket
nice, right?
you get there. Yeah. Yeah. You look like you could be like some sort of general in some sort of dictatorial state.
So watch your step.
Yeah.
Because I'm coming correct.
Yeah. Well, we took a little break. It was cold.
Yeah.
It hit minus 40, and minus 40 is minus 40 no matter Celsius, Fahrenheit. Minus 40 is minus 40.
Although, humidity. If you're in a humid place and it's minus 40,
yeah.
Oh man, that stuff just like cuts right through you.
Yeah, for sure.
It's brutal. Like Southern Ontario. Oof.
Yeah. And the weather's been weird. Like it was like plus 10 Celsius yesterday.
That's nuts.
Mid-February. So I don't know. I don't know what type of spring or whatever we're going to get, but that's neither here nor there, I guess.
Yeah, we've been getting off pretty easy.
Yeah.
And that makes me nervous.
I just hope we don't have like a dry summer like we had last year, because the place was like pretty much on fire last year. Anyway, yeah, what have you been up to?
Not much.
Yeah.
Got to go back home for Christmas.
Nice.
Got to see my godson. That was cool.
Yeah.
Traveling during winter.
Yeah, it's
never again.
Especially around the Christmas season. Yeah.
Not doing it.
It's always a crapshoot. There's always like late flights, plane de-icings, all that fun stuff.
Yeah, total nightmare.
Yeah.
Total nightmare.
Yeah, it's like planes, trains, automobiles.
Yeah, I have a new appreciation for that movie.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
Oh yeah, I was running like through terminals, carrying my luggage, I had a mask on, so I'm like sweating down my neck.
Yeah.
But I'm also carrying my luggage, so I'm sweating because of that, and it was a nightmare.
Yeah.
But I made my flight.
Yeah.
Barely.
Yeah, you made it back. That's the main thing.
I didn't know that one airline could like shove you onto another, like a different airline.
Yeah.
Which happened to me.
That is strange.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah. I remember
Christmas time, I guess.
Yeah. I remember back in the day, my dad used to travel a lot for work, and he talked about like taking a ticket from one airline and going to another counter and going, "Hey, can you get me on like an earlier flight if I just exchange that?" And like they would do that because it was like pre 9/11, pre everything. You could just switch up tickets. Who cares? Yeah. Anyway, I did.
Yeah, hi.
Media minute. So we should probably talk about media at some point.
Yeah, let's do some media stuff.
Yeah,
well, I'm taking this thing.
Yeah,
off. I'm going to break the fourth wall. This thing is warmer than it looks.
I bet.
All right, just give me 1 second here.
Yeah,
there we go.
Highfalutin podcasting rate going on right now.
Oh, and I just punched the mic.
Boop.
All right,
yeah.
We're back to normal. What's going on, everybody?
Yeah, I do audiobooks, so I did some reading.
Nice. Some listening?
Did some listening, yeah. A couple of autobiographies that I did.
Oh.
No one like really of super note or anything, but I grew up in the 90s playing video games, so
same.
I did like a couple of autobiographies of people who were kind of in the game at that point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
First one that I listened to was called Explore Create by Richard Garriott. He's the guy who did the Ultima series.
Okay.
And he was one of the first space tourists because he made his fortune making video games back in the 90s, where he could like program something, stick it on a disc, put it in a Ziploc bag, bring that Ziploc bag to a store, and they would just sell it for you. That's how things worked in the 80s. But yeah, he got into the video game business at the right time, made a fortune, and his father was a astronaut.
Crazy.
And anyway, he found out when he was a kid, one of his friends was the flight surgeon for NASA or whatever. he found out like he had like a vision problem or something like that. It's like, yeah, you're not going into space as like a NASA astronaut. So he decided like, yeah, I'm going to do it myself. And he did. Like he was one of the first space tourists. I think it was like the second.
Nice.
Yeah, he was supposed to be the first, but he ended up like selling his ticket because he had to do like a minor surgery or something like that before they would clear him for flight. But yeah, pre sending William Shatner into space, pre Elon Musk, this guy did the space tourism thing like back in the early 2000s.
Trailblazing.
Yeah,
I like it.
yeah, but yeah,
Yeah, I guess you don't really, yeah, you definitely, well, maybe not definitely, but you gotta pass that physical. Because if they're launching you like off the planet.
Yeah, and he had to like do like missions while he was up there. Like he had to do like experiments and stuff like that. Like he couldn't just like go up there and just kind of
hang out.
I'm in
float.
space.
So I'm just floating.
Yeah,
it's all good.
Yeah, no, he had to do like experiments and stuff. And there was a lot of like because he went up with the Russians because like the Americans they wouldn't send you up. So it was like. Yeah. Here's a bunch of money, Russia. They're like, okay, we send you to space now. Yeah, yeah, but he had to do like the astronaut training and all that stuff and pass the physical and whatnot. And I think he shot like a short movie while he was up there too, but like NASA won't let him release it because like it showed like pictures of the ISS, which apparently they're going to send into the ocean in 2030 anyway.
What?
Yeah, they're
bailing on it?
They're bailing on it in like 2030. Apparently, they're working on something new, like a newer station.
Oh, okay.
At this point, yeah. That was like announced like a couple of weeks ago that they're just gonna let her fall. There's like this one spot in the Pacific Ocean that's like the furthest point from land, like anywhere, and that's where they like drop all their space junk.
We got a spot.
We got a spot for that. Yeah.
Actually, one of the coolest space station experiments that I ever heard of was the effects of zero gravity on fire.
Yeah.
Like, what does fire do in zero
they
G?
have imagine, like, fire is like, it's an orb.
That's crazy.
Because there's no gravity to haul it up. Yeah. It's some pretty neat stuff. But, yeah, I guess the ISS is getting up there now in terms of age.
I suppose, eh?
Yeah. So they're going to squeak another 8 years out of it and dump her into the ocean.
Just throw it in the,
I mean, what else are you going to do?
spot.
I mean, like, you don't want it up there because there's enough space junk. Like, have you ever seen, like, a map of all the space junk?
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Like, Earth is surrounded. Like,
we're pretty unkempt.
Yeah.
We're pretty dirty.
I mean,
so much stuff
they say, like, if
there.
they let it continue, like, we won't be able to, like, leave the atmosphere because there's so much space junk up there. Like, all it takes is, like, a little fleck of paint moving at, like, you know, intense speeds, like orbital speeds to rip through your spacecraft.
That's alarming.
Yeah.
What do we do about that?
I guess we clean it up somehow. I don't know.
Yeah, just grab a magnet.
Yeah, or a net or something. The concern is like one bit will hit like another bit, and that will create more debris. And of course, those bits will hit other bits to create more. And like I said, it can be just like a little microscopic thing that just kind of hits the space shuttle and like.
Yeah, it doesn't take much, eh?
No.
Apparently.
No. Anyway, going back to the audiobooks.
Oh yeah.
The second one I read was called Not All Fairy Tales Have Happy Endings. It's a bit of a lengthy.
Okay.
It's done by Ken Williams. Sierra Online was like a big computer gaming company like back in the 90s. And Ken and his wife, Roberta, were like the heads of that. So this is Ken's perspective, which is arguably like the least interesting perspective because like his wife like did most of the writing and like game design and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And he was more like, I'm a business person. I did a business in the 90s. And that was pretty much the book. You know, I did a business.
His seminar?
Yeah. And you know, you can tell he's kind of finds himself kind of a little self-important type thing. Like the astronaut guy was like a little more down to earth, believe it or not. What you looking for?
That's a good pun.
Yeah.
Speaking of books.
Yeah.
I got a book.
Sure.
I've just started it.
Yeah.
But never leave home without a book, by the way.
Yeah.
Just this unsolicited advice.
You never know.
The Emperor of Scent.
Ooh.
Let me see if I can get this in focus.
Perfume and Obsession.
Yeah, it's about Luca Turin. He's a scientist.
Yeah.
Into biology, chemistry, and physics.
He does the science.
Yeah, and he's basically trying to figure out, because apparently no one knows how the nose works. Like no one knows why we can smell. Wow. Maybe I'm simplifying it, probably.
Yeah.
I just started it, so don't quote me. But actually, let's see. I'll just read the back of the book. The Emperor of Scent tells of the scientific maverick Luca Turin, a connoisseur and something of an aesthete. I'm probably pronouncing that right. Who wrote a best-selling perfume guide and bandied about on outrageous new theory on the human sense of smell, drawing on cutting-edge work in biology, chemistry, and physics. Turin used his obsession with perfume and his eerie gift for smell to turn the cloister worlds of the smell business and science upside down, leading to a solution to the last great mystery of the senses, how the nose works.
So we don't really know.
Yeah, trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
But I'm not very far in, but yeah, it's really interesting. I don't wear a lot of perfume.
No, neither do I.
But so far so good.
Yeah.
So if you're interested in what your nose is up to,
who knows?
Check it out. Yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
I like that. That was well done, sir. I like that.
Yeah. I'll take it. No, it's I mean, we're still kind of like unlocking a lot about the brain because, like, you know, like sleep is still like a mystery for like
dreams,
how it happens, why it happens. I saw like a little video clip recently. It's like when you sleep at a certain point, your spinal fluid climbs up into your brain and kind of like washes it to like remove toxins.
That's terrifying.
I don't know what the spinal fluid does with it though.
Yeah, like, where's it go?
Yeah, but yeah, there's like a clip. It's like an X-ray, and you see like the fluid moving up and kind of receding like a tidal wave. So,
so there you go.
Yeah, brains
and noses.
Brains and noses.
That might be the episode title.
Yeah.
Emperor Scent. So far, so good. Highly recommend. If you're into noses, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. Yeah.
So NFTs have been mainstream or become mainstream.
Yeah, it's weird because no one really.
Yeah, like Paris Hilton and Jimmy Fallon are showing them off on TV. I think Brie Larson gotten pissed off her fans for buying one.
Yeah.
I'm still. I think I'm starting to understand it.
Yeah, you're not really kind of buying the image, so to speak. It's more like there's something behind the image, like you mint something.
Yeah, like anybody can buy a print of like a Van Gogh or a Klimt
or right click and save on a monkey. Like no one's gonna like prevent you from stealing somebody's monkey.
So like, can you sue someone if they post?
I don't think so.
Like I don't know. I still don't get it, but celebrities have embraced it for some strange reason. I don't know.
Also, apparently, it's like terrible for the environment because like the amount of energy that it takes to generate the token of the NFT, kind of the bread and butter of it. Like they have to, people set up like these mining rigs and they like mine. Apparently, it uses like more power than what it's worth. It's destroying the environment. It's like not environmentally friendly.
Yeah.
Because it uses so much electricity.
Don't get it.
No.
I mean, I get like the digital art part of it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like there's a lot of it.
Here's what I'm for. I'm for like digital artists getting paid for their work.
Yeah, totally.
But yeah. No one's gonna stop you from right clicking on a monkey though, and
like, here's $20,000.
Yeah, so
I'm in the wrong business.
Yeah. Someone's making money on it. I know I'm not.
Weren't you approached though?
I was actually.
Our boy Mike.
Yeah, I do.
Was solicited.
I do a little bit of pixel art, and a couple times on Facebook, and I'm like, I don't understand it enough. So
I'm gonna take some Bitcoin from it.
Yeah. I mean, if someone wants to hand me a wad of cash, sure. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, shout out AE Sprite. I think that's how you say it.
Yeah, the software I use, like A Sprite, or it's like a weird spelling or whatever.
Yeah, it's really tricky.
Yeah, it's like AASE per right.
Whatever it is.
Yeah. I like it. It's like $20. It's good for doing pixel art.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see what else.
What's going on, man? I'm just going to fix my headphones here.
Remember how big The Mandalorian was last year and a half?
Yeah, and then
they did the Book of Boba
Gina
Fett.
Carano thing.
Yeah. Then they did the Book of Boba Fett this year, and for the first 3 episodes, no one was really interested because it was really Boba Fett walking around a desert, and everybody was kind of like turned off. Then they brought in the Mandalorian halfway through, and everyone liked it again. It's like they realized how boring it was. Yeah.
I got really no comment on that.
Yeah.
It was like, eh.
They did a Star Wars, basically.
After they bailed on Gina Carano, I was kind of out.
Yeah. What's she doing now?
She's working with Daily Wire.
Okay.
Got some Terror on the Prairie, I think it's called.
Okay.
Kind of like a Western America back in the Wild West kind of deal, as far as I can tell. I've only seen
not a lot of like Western stuff going on these days now.
Yeah, no,
Westerns were like huge for a while, but
like Tombstone.
Yeah,
I know that's not the heyday.
Well, I mean, the heydays were like the 60s or what. But there was a bit of a revival in like the 90s, though.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah,
to some degree.
Yeah, I think Eastwood is still like acting and directing and stuff.
Is he?
I think he recently released something that was like a westerny type thing.
And Gran Torino.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Yeah. Geez, that's like 15 years old now.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah.
Did he do Unforgiven? Him and Morgan Freeman?
I feel like his name is attached to it somehow, yeah.
Like he definitely starred in it, but I'm not sure if he drew.
Yeah.
Either way, Clint Eastwood is awesome.
How old is he now?
300.
He's got to be.
He's like Sparta kicking people in the pits.
Yeah.
It's got to be.
He outlasted John Wayne.
Yeah.
Of course, John Wayne was full of radiation from where they shot Genghis Khan. Yeah.
That location scouting didn't go well.
Yeah.
Was not a.
Also,
it was poorly
also
planned.
the fact that John Wayne played Genghis Khan is still hilarious to me.
Yeah, The Conqueror.
Yeah.
It's such a good movie.
I haven't seen it, actually.
What?
No.
Oh, yeah, man. No, it's fantastic because it's like John Wayne in like Genghis Khan face.
Yeah. But he does like the John Wayne drawl, I'm assuming.
Oh, yeah. He still sounds like Texas. All right. I'm going to swear at least once this episode. But yeah, he was Texan as fuck.
Yeah. We got to take this Silk Road, Pilgrim.
Yeah. We're going to. Expecting John Wayne to do a Mongolian accent.
Yeah, no.
Is just like a big ask.
Yeah.
And he didn't even try.
No. But I mean, like back in like the 60s and everything, like all these like Roman epics and everything, everyone was like English.
Yeah.
How many like English Romans are there? Like,
yeah, like 0.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, what else going on? So I don't know. We're back from a long break, so we're a little rusty.
Yeah, a little rusty.
Apologize
and
for
we didn't really have
walls.
like any topics where this is more of a let's get back in the saddle type of.
Yeah. Blowing off the cobwebs.
Yeah.
Getting back into the game.
Yeah.
Apparently, Joe Rogan's is on like everyone's hit list.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I don't get it.
He can't do anything right at this point.
Yeah, they tried to nail him with like Corona misinformation. That didn't stick.
There was an N-word thing.
Yeah, that's the new one. And then he apologized. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Like, who and why?
Yeah. I like Rogan is best when he's doing like he's talking to people about aliens and stuff. Like not the modern politics stuff. If he's talking to like crazy people about like skinwalkers and stuff like that, I think that's peak Rogan. But
has David Icke ever been on Joe Rogan?
I'm not sure.
I feel like I should look that up.
Yeah, I feel like that should have been a thing at least.
If I can't find it, I'm just going to throw in a clip of a whale on a beach blowing up.
Yeah.
Right about now.
The dynamite was buried primarily on the leeward side of the big mammal, so as most of the remains would be blown toward the sea. About 75 bystanders, most of them residents who had first found the whale to be an object of curiosity before they tired of its smell, were moved back a quarter of a mile away. The sand dunes there were covered with spectators and landlubber newsmen, shortly to become land blubber newsmen, where the blast blasted blubber beyond all believable bounds.
Did you get a wow? That was good.
All right, Fred, you can take your hands out of your ears. Here comes pieces of mine.
Our cameras stopped rolling immediately after the blast. The humor of the entire situation suddenly gave way to a run for survival as huge chunks of whale blubber fell everywhere. Pieces of meat passed high over our heads while others were falling at our feet. The dunes were rapidly evacuated as spectators escaped both the falling debris and the overwhelming smell. A parked car over a quarter of a mile from the blast site was the target of one large chunk. The passenger compartment literally smashed. Fortunately, no human was hit as badly as the car. However, everyone on the scene was covered with small particles of dead whale. As for the success of the effort, well, the seagulls who were supposed to clean things up were nowhere in sight, either scared away by the explosion or kept away by the smell. That didn't really matter. The remaining chunks were of such a size that no respectable seagull would attempt to tackle anyway. As darkness began to set in, the highway crews were back on the beach burying the remains, including a large piece of the carcass which never left the blast site. It might be concluded that should a whale ever wash ashore in Lane County again, those in charge will not only remember what to do, they'll certainly remember what not to do.
Either way, that was interesting.
Yeah. Who knows what just happened? I don't.
Yeah.
At least not right now.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to think what else have I've been up to.
Betty White died.
Yeah. Like right before, wasn't it like at the 2 weeks or a week before like her 100th birthday? Like they had already had a bunch of plans made for her 100th birthday. And
Yeah, like she was like right at the finish line.
yeah. It was like the last day of the year too. It was like January 31st.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
Or at least close to that.
Yeah. So who's the next person that nobody thought would die? Is it the Queen?
Oh, that's a good one.
Because she's like 96 or something now. Her husband died last year.
Keith Richards is still kicking around.
Yeah. Yeah.
Somehow.
Well, he's preserved.
Yeah, he's like he's marinating in his own.
So, remember those monks that we talked about that self-petrified? That's pretty much Keith.
Coincidence? I don't think so.
No.
Oh yeah, no, he's pickled
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
So good on him. But other than that, I don't know.
I'm sure it's, yeah, I'd say the Queen is kind of the next on that list of people that you're.
Cher? She's got to be in her
She's got to
80s.
be 70 or 80 now, yeah. She's getting up there.
Got to be.
Yeah. Oh boy.
We don't want any of these people to die. We're
no.
saying this.
I know
we
that
appreciate your
yeah.
longevity.
The Queen's mother lived to 103 or something like that, so she's
Damn,
probably
really?
still got a few years.
I couldn't imagine a life where you're not allowed to eat food with your hands.
Yeah.
Apparently, the royal family is not allowed to eat with they got to use utensils.
Yeah, they're still very much in the old aristocratic, proper class. There's books written on royal etiquette and stuff like that they got to follow.
Yeah, it's messed up.
Yeah.
No thanks.
No.
A life without chicken wings or tacos? Yeah, that's not a world I want to live in.
Eating chicken wings with a fork.
Yeah.
How? Why?
It's just sadistic.
This is a fantastic donair. Yep. Not happening.
And once again, we return
To food.
the topic of food.
That's what we get for filming these right before lunch.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
I'm making tacos tonight.
Oh, I've been watching the Pamela and Tommy.
Oh, yeah, that's out, isn't it?
Yeah. So
How's that going?
it's interesting because it's not it's one of those things that I was 13 or something at the time because it was 95.
I remember I bought that VHS for my girlfriend at the time when I was yeah, pretty young. I mean, I'm maybe like, I don't know, 15?
Yeah.
16?
There is like a Canadian connection because all the tapes were sent out of Toronto.
I had nothing to do with that.
Yeah. No, they set it up so like or the money was flowing. I think the money was flowing through Canada. So like, you know, they set it up so like, so one guy could abscond with like all the money from selling these tapes, basically. But yeah, it's like the first episode kind of sets it up. There's this carpenter, and like he's remodeling Tommy's house, and Tommy's like not paying him, and finally he like fires like the carpenter and like puts a gun in his face, like when he goes back to pick up like his toolbox. And
Tommy Lee did?
yeah.
Damn.
So the guy, so it didn't really make it hard to figure out like who stole this tape, right? It's like, have you made anyone mad lately? It's like, well, there was this carpenter that I pointed a gun at because when he tried to get his toolbox. So yeah, no, he snuck in, like stole a safe with like some guns. Like he didn't know what was in the safe, but of course he found the tape.
Huh.
Yeah. And yeah, there's like 4 episodes. The stuff like about like the tapes are more interesting, but they do like an episode where they focus on like Tommy and Pamela, and yeah, I don't really find that one interesting. It's just I don't care about the relationship.
Yeah, that was. I guess it kind of. I don't know, adjust my headphones.
Yeah,
but yeah, I guess they kind of like were trailblazers in the sex tape. I don't know, industry.
Yeah, well, unintentionally.
Trend?
Yeah, but
Because that was a big deal.
well, the thing was like it was right at kind of the beginning of the modern internet, because the internet was
Yeah.
around for a while, but it was like one of the first, like, you know, when they're trying to figure out what to do with these tapes, and like, well, no one's going to distribute these tapes because as soon as like they find out that we have these, they're going to like sue us or whatever. So no one can track you on the internet was their
throw it on,
thought.
like
So
Napster,
that's-
LimeWire.
Yeah, they set it up, and like I said, I think all the money like flowed through Canada and then like into one guy's like Swiss bank account. And
You're welcome, Earth.
yeah, the internet back in the dial-up days too.
Yeah, that's. If you know what we're talking about, we're friends.
Yeah.
Did you ever see the actual tape?
No.
No, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I said, I bought it from my girlfriend.
Yeah.
It was a weird gift, but
Little. Yeah.
oh yeah, like Tommy Lee is just like driving the boat with his penis. I don't know. Do I have to edit that out? I don't know.
They in the show. There's an episode where Tommy's thing is talking to him.
Talking what?
Yep. It's like a little animated thing.
Interesting.
Yep. I don't know if that's a highlight for anyone.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yep.
But apparently, dude's packing.
It's there.
He can drive a boat with his dick,
Yeah.
so there's that.
Yeah. One-eyed sailor.
Hey, good working. I like that. Yeah. What else you got, man?
Let's see. Been watching.
Yeah, what you been watching?
Been watching on Amazon Prime. There's this group that plays like Dungeons and Dragons online. They're all like voice actors and stuff. They've been like really big over the past few years. Anyway, they managed to crowdfund their own cartoon.
I make Gary Gygax, by the way.
Yeah, we know.
I bring that up a lot,
Yeah,
but only because Mike brings up D&D a lot.
I do.
So.
I do. I have a Thaco shirt. If you know what Thaco means, we're friends.
There you go.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
But yeah, anyway, this they're super popular on like Twitch and stuff. They get like
Okay.
a million viewers every time they have like a
Wow.
they play like an episode. So anyway, they crowdfunded like their own cartoon based on their adventures. So that's it on Amazon Prime right now, and it's pretty good. I like it. It's like in the 90s, like cartoons were starting to get like darker and kind of more mature. And that all stopped for some reason. And this feels like the natural progression of that just like 30 years later. Because like there's swearing, there's blood, there's violence and stuff like that. It's basically like if you grew up in the 80s and 90s and you want to make a cartoon, like this is pretty much what it is. Like,
But yeah, definitely in the 90s for sure. Like Rocco's,
yeah, things there were
Ren and
some,
Stimpy.
you know, there was.
I'm probably forgetting a bunch.
I think I brought this up before. Like there was a show called Exo Squad, and it was just like space combat in space as usual.
Yes,
But,
as one does.
Yeah, but like people were like dying in that cartoon, which was like
Even G.I. Joe.
oh yeah. Well, they killed off originally. They killed off Duke or something in one of the movies.
Did Duke die?
I think they intended for him to die, but see, they killed off Optimus Prime in the Transformers cartoon.
Yeah.
And their intention was to do the same with Duke in G.I. Joe. And anyway, there's this one point where like he gets like stabbed through the heart. And anyway, they just mentioned later, it's like, oh yeah, he's making a recovery. And then he's never heard from again.
He's in triage
But
for the
yeah,
rest of
like
the...
when they killed Optimus Prime back in the 80s,
that was
there
big
were
deal.
a lot of upset kids.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And like they didn't realize like how upset everyone, so they brought back Optimus Prime.
Isn't like killing off Duke, like, does anyone, is it really anyone upset by that? Isn't that kind of like killing off, like, I don't know, Cyclops? Like, no one's really going to miss you. It's like, yeah, you were kind of boring, dude.
Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah.
So yeah, Duke and Cyclops, they can go. I understand why they're there, but
Yeah.
no one's going to miss
Well, speaking of Cyclops, they're bringing back the '94 X-Men, like the X-Men cartoon. Yeah, they're continuing the '90s X-Men cartoon.
you. For real?
Yeah.
You're not messing with me?
No, I'm not.
Are they going to get like the same animators? Is it going to look the same? Probably not.
I don't know if it'll look the same, but I wonder if they're going. A lot of the voice actors on that were Canadian. Yeah, because they wanted they got like a bunch of like classically trained voice. Actually, I think I might be wrong and remember this, but I think like the girl from the Big Comfy Couch was like one of the voice actors on that.
Really?
Yeah, and there's like a girl from Nova Scotia who was Rogue, and I think she's a politician or something now. It's weird.
Oh, does that mean Rogue's coming back? Because she has not gotten her fair shake.
No. Yeah, like 90s cartoon Rogue. That was
Yeah,
yeah.
totally. And the movie's totally glossed over that her and Nightcrawler are brother and sister, and Mystique is their mother.
Yeah. I think they
Always bug me. I don't know why.
yeah. Yeah, cuz they did touch on that in the cartoon, didn't they?
I think so.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
So
Yeah.
we're just gonna wrap this episode up with singing "Stained," the acoustic version.
Yeah. Speaking of bringing stuff back, they're making another Firestarter. Remember Firestarter?
Like the Drew Barrymore,
Yeah.
like Stephen King.
Blumhouse or Bloomhouse. They're doing Firestarter. I don't know. All I remember about that movie is Drew Barrymore and nosebleeds.
And yeah, and the house burning down.
Yeah.
And she torches some cops.
Wasn't there like two movies? Was there a Firestarter?
I
two?
think there was a second one.
Yeah.
Pretty sure straight to video.
Yeah.
But why that one? Like what?
It seems like an odd choice, but I don't know. They're bringing everything back. I mean, they did like another Chainsaw Massacre recently, I think.
Oh yeah, they gotta leave that alone.
Yeah.
Man, nothing is sacred anymore.
Nope.
Drives me nuts.
No.
Ghostbusters. Part
Oh yeah,
8.
the SpiderMan movie came out.
Saw that in theaters.
Yeah.
In theaters, which was nice.
I bet.
It's been a bit.
What was the reaction to the big kind of reveals?
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Such a fun movie. I gotta should we throw spoiler alerts? Or
I think at this time we're like 3 months in, and if
All right, yeah. Well, if you haven't seen it, you snooze, you lose. Too bad.
Yeah.
They got all 3 Spider-Mans in there. They're bringing back Electro, Dr. Ock,
yeah,
everybody.
William Dafoe is the Green Goblin.
Yeah, Willem Dafoe still crushing it
Yeah.
because he was born for that role.
Yeah. Spot on casting right there.
I wish they did something better with the mask, but that's
Yeah.
splitting hairs at this point.
Yeah. No, they brought back Toby, and they brought back Andrew.
They got everybody.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's basically a mashup of all the Spider-Mans. Oh,
Yep.
It's
And,
great.
People are kind
They
of
make it work.
Yeah. Now that they've done that, people are kind of asking for an Amazing Spider-Man 3 because Andrew's Spider-Man only got 2 because
Yeah.
because
Okay.
Toby got 3, Holland has 3
Yeah.
now at this point, but Garfield only got 2. So people are saying, yeah, like if he's still up for it, we'd love to see like, because I think the Amazing Spider-Mans weren't received all that well.
I never saw like any of them.
Yeah, they're kind of weird. Like his father was like. He had like a subway station secret lab and stuff like this. And
I didn't like the way they made Jamie Foxx look as Electro.
yeah,
It just didn't make any sense.
yeah. In the new movie, they do show. There's one shot there where they do like the classic like Electro mask with like the
That's
star
what I
thing.
want to see.
Yeah, yeah,
Some corny green outfit with like yellow lightning bolts all over it, and you get this stupid,
yeah. The
totally impractical mask.
the me and the boys meme that like the '60s Spider-Man. Like yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Stoked for the new, the animated Spider-Verse.
Yeah, Spider-Verse. Yeah, it's been a few years since that came out, and
I've watched that movie like 30 times.
yeah,
So good.
fantastic animation, and it's this thing where they do kind of like the Secret Force thing where they bring in multiple Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm excited for that. I don't think it comes out this year.
Yeah, I'm not sure. They're ju-
Maybe it'll be a Christmas release. Who knows?
It's weird because like Sony is doing kind of like a bunch of Spider-Man adjacent movies. Like they've done Venom, right?
Yep.
They got Morbius coming out.
Oh yeah, with Jared Leto.
Jared Leto, and apparently they're working on a Madam Web.
Damn.
Yeah, that's like a deep cut.
Yeah,
Like,
big time.
yeah. Like she was in the like the '90s cartoon for like a couple episodes, but I don't know how prevalent she was in the comic.
I don't think very.
Yeah, and she
From
was
what I
just like an
remember.
old lady in a wheelchair. Like it's
Yeah.
so I don't know what type of Madam Web, but yeah, they're like because that's all Sony has access to is like the Spider-Man universe at this point. So
Yeah, I suppose it. Wasn't She-Hulk supposed to get a thing?
yeah, it's a TV show. I think
Whatever happened to that?
they're still working on it.
Oh, yeah?
As far as I know, there was something came out recently that the actress that they got for it was like, yeah, was totally stoked for doing. She did the opposite of what a lot of like actors have been doing recently, and not making the fan base mad.
Yeah.
Like she was very positive on
Screw your IP.
yeah, like how well that worked out for Cowboy Bebop.
Or Death Note.
Oh yeah. The live action anime remakes
well.
have not been great.
Yeah, I think it started with The Last Airbender. And
Yeah.
It's just been
Which
in the pits
yeah,
since then.
there's another like Airbender series coming. I think Netflix. They had the original creators for a while, but I think the original creators walked away, so I don't know how it's going to come out.
But if they're making a She-Hulk show, I nominate Gina Carano.
Yeah, I'm not sure who they
Definitely.
have. Well, I think they have like 2 actresses because like they have like the normal unhulked version. I forget the name of the. It's He-Man and He-Man's. It's
Yeah, that's a whole other
that's
conversation.
a whole that's a that went a lot. But yeah, she's like Bruce Banner's cousin, if I remember my lore correctly. At least from the like the '90s there was a like one season of like a Hulk '90s cartoon where they had She-Hulk.
Was there?
Yeah,
I missed that.
yeah. It only ran for like one season, and there was like a '90s Fantastic Four as well,
What?
and a '90s Iron Man where like he's got like a mullet. It's,
Hold on, I gotta look
Yeah.
this up. This sounds like
maybe it might have
Hogwash.
been, yeah, it might have been like late '80s, but yeah.
all right. Just run defense for me while I Google
Sure.
this.
Yeah, speaking of He-Man, they did release the second part of that, and people were kind of not really pleased. He-Man was once again kind of sidelined on his own show. Evil Lynn got the Sword of Power and was like really buff for a while. Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird direction to go
Sorry,
in.
I'm trying to be quick.
Yeah. Then again, you got Dolph Lundgren back in the 1980s Masters of the Universe.
That was a great movie. I don't care what anyone says. That was an amazing movie. It was so far removed from the source material. It was kind of
It was.
agitating.
I think the guy who played Skeletor loved doing it though. Like I seem to remember something about that. Like he was like completely hamming it up.
Yeah, such a good movie. I love that movie.
Yeah.
That weird troll thing.
Oh yeah. That nobody.
Yeah, and like they really dropped the ball on with Man at Arms.
Yeah.
Total fail, but still a good movie.
Yep. It's entertaining at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm having a bad day, I'll throw that on, and then throw the Mario Brothers movie on.
Oh yeah.
Not the animated one.
Nope.
Oh no, the Leguizamo one. Yeah. I hate that movie, but I love it so much.
Oh, I did see the new Ghostbusters.
Oh, you finally saw it?
Yeah.
How'd that go?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah.
A lot better than the 2016, which is like that. That's a kind of a low bar to.
Yeah, just kind of step over it.
Yeah.
Like a passed out drunk girl.
Yeah.
You just kind of walk around.
They do bring back like the old Ghostbusters in like a limited sense, but they're there.
Oh, like is Bill Murray in?
Oh yeah. Murray shows up
What?
because that was the big thing for like the longest time, and making like a Ghostbusters 3 was Murray kept turning it down. Then of course Harold Ramis passed away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who Egon shows up?
Nice.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
As a ghost.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, it's.
I'll check it out
you
if I come across it.
It's fun. There's a lot of nods to like the old
Yeah.
movies and stuff. I kind of wish like they moved like a little bit beyond the old movies. Like they kind of brought. It's like the newer iterations of Star Wars. Like sometimes you gotta move past
Yeah.
the old stuff. I mean,
stop recycling stuff.
yeah.
But all in all, it was good.
Yeah, it's solid like 7.5.
Okay. Out of 20?
10.
10?
Yeah.
All right.
Still, there's no word on Top Gun. That's been in the works for like 3 years. Top Gun 2.
Yeah, like isn't it like filmed and done?
I think they're done, but they just keep like waiting for
Tom Cruise is just like
waiting for like theaters to open up. So
aren't they? Like our theaters open?
Yeah, for the most part. But they're
Probably
probably
SpiderMan.
it's probably like, okay, we need Memorial Day weekend or something. One of those like big
Yeah,
like U.S.
maybe.
holidays. So, I haven't heard anything on that recently. Still waiting though. I like me some jets. Airplanes.
I think Sega and Top Gun should get together and make an Afterburner style
Afterburner, yeah.
type of game. Go on, marketing.
Yeah.
Arcades, bring them back. We need arcades again. I'm so just disappointed in Western society that in our lack of arcades. They were fun. I know no one carries change around anymore,
Yeah.
so it probably makes a little.
Yeah, it's weird. I went to I won't name the establishment, but it's arcade-ish. But it's mostly like, here's an arcade version of Flappy Bird for
What?
some reason, and it's seems to be more like those like ticket games where you like win tickets and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I saw online there's like one spot that they're actually releasing smaller versions of arcade cabinets now. They're like a few $100.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You can get them at like Walmart and stuff.
Yeah. You should get NBA Jam.
Oh, dude, I was looking for it when I was in Ontario over Christmas.
Yeah.
I was looking because there is like a midway, like I guess set package, whatever you want to call it.
No luck. Yeah.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3, and a bunch of other stuff. But
Yeah. I think they recently released the Turtles arcade game.
oh, nice.
Yeah.
So Michael Jordan, if you're listening to this, and I know you are, and you want to part ways with your
Special edition.
Michael Jordan is in NBA Jam, but there's only I think 4 that exist.
Yeah.
Let's talk. Okay. I'm willing to negotiate.
Yeah.
You don't need the money, but I need me some NBA Jam. So maybe I'm at a disadvantage here.
It's not going to be arcade, but there is like a new Turtles beat 'em up coming out in a few months. Yeah.
Nice.
It's coming out on Steam. I forget what it's called, but it's like the old style, like
Just beat 'em ups. Yeah.
old style beat 'em up. You know, you got the Turtles.
Streets of
You
Rage.
can play Splinter and as April as well, I think, which is a little strange.
Yeah, because she never really got involved in the action.
She got kidnapped a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did her reporting.
Yeah.
Right. Yellow jumpsuit.
Yeah, she's in the jumpsuit, I think, for the arcade game.
Nice.
Yeah.
If you grew up watching that show, you definitely had at least a little bit of a crush on April O'Neil.
Yeah.
It's like, she's smart, she's sassy.
Yeah. She's a reporter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cute.
Then they made it April O'Neil, Megan Fox for some reason.
Yeah, that was a weird casting choice, wasn't it?
Yep. Strange.
Okay. Favorite turtle? Raphael, Donatello, Michelangelo, Leonardo. What do you got?
Donatello.
Oh, fuck. Same. Oh, I'm gonna put that.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
The staff was the best weapon.
Yeah, right?
Yep. You think
Leonardo was just boring. He was more of like a Cyclops.
Yeah. Yeah. He's
Just like,
the leader. The leader is not a personality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some dude just playing by the rules. Michelangelo was just like stupid.
Yeah.
I get the appeal.
He was,
Hey, I
he was
say pizza.
this 90s surfer dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Raph was like the bad boy.
Yeah. Fun fact, like in the real Turtles movie, Raph was the only person with like their original voice. Like the guy in the suit did the voice for it. Everybody else was.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because like Corey Haim was Donatello actually.
What?
Yeah.
Man, I know it. Turtles lore. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you don't do any research before a show.
Jim Henson's last movie that I worked on actually was the Turtles, first Turtles movie.
Crazy.
Yep.
Rest in peace, Jim Henson.
Yes.
You are an absolute legend.
What's on the go with the Muppets recently? Like there's been Muppet things, but apparently none of them have kind of worked.
Yeah, I don't know. Because like, last I remember, like Ryan Reynolds was in one.
Yeah.
Or Brendan Fraser. I can't remember.
Yeah, there was like
I tend to get those two mixed up. No offense to either of you. Because they're listening.
Yeah.
Sorry, I totally cut you
Yeah,
off.
I know. They're a weird topic, the Muppets. They're like very popular for a while, but
Yeah, they had a resurgence in the 90s and then in the 2000s.
yeah. Muppets.
We're stuck at Muppets.
We're stuck on Muppets.
But yeah, no, what's going on? Sorry, big stretch. I slipped on a patch of ice the other day.
Yeah.
I got to stretch.
Man's got some back issues now.
Yeah, it's
Not comic books. He's got back issues. Get it?
I have both.
Yeah. There you go.
That was the way I was on White Plate. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's February, man.
Yeah.
2022. Wait, 20. Yeah, I said that right.
As far as we know, the Ukraine hasn't been invaded yet.
Yeah, so far so good.
So far, so good on that.
Let's keep it that way.
We
Ideally.
might have to cut this part out because that may have changed by the time this gets released.
Yeah, who knows? Because it usually takes me about a day or two to get this out. So hopefully there's no one invading the Ukraine.
Yeah.
By the time we get there.
We'll see.
Truckers.
Yep.
How do you feel about the truckers? Are we getting political? Are we playing with fire here? Flirting with danger?
Maybe a little bit. Yeah, not impressed with like the war memorial stuff.
The war.
There was some stuff with the war memorial getting.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
gone global.
it's got yeah.
It's crazy. Like
Yeah,
Australia
apparently
is
like
doing it.
France is like clamped down on it like super hard.
Germany too.
Yeah.
They've been.
France was just like nope.
Yeah. Not okay.
Not happening.
But yeah, Australia's doing it.
Yeah.
Germany, Brussels.
New Zealand, I think I heard.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm surprised it's gone on for so long.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be just like a weekend thing and everybody just kind of go back to their daily lives. But
Yeah,
no,
it's like
they're sticking to it.
People have brought like their kids and stuff. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, and they're trying to like take their kids away,
Yeah.
allegedly.
Yeah. Lots of allegedlys.
Stealing truckers' gas,
Yeah.
which makes no sense. Like, we want you to go, so we're going to
Take your gas.
deprive you of gas.
Yeah.
But we're a community station, so we got to be careful with politics.
Yeah.
We got to be very level-headed, I suppose.
We're just acknowledging the fact that it's going on.
Yep,
Yep.
that's all.
Yep.
That's it.
This,
This isn't an op-ed.
no. You want to wrap it up there?
Yeah, how we doing for time?
50-ish minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. What we want to keep it under an hour, right?
Hold on.
Wait.
I'm just going to...
He's got something.
Yeah. I bought myself a Christmas present. Just give me 1 second here.
So.
The Osmo Pocket 2. This thing's amazing.
Ooh.
Boom. Oh, I dropped you. That's okay.
Nice.
Get it like that. Boom. I don't know if this will be in focus or not, but come on. Turn around.
Oh.
If you're looking for a vlogging camera,
Yep.
Pocket 2, this isn't I'm not getting paid by DJI, who makes this.
Looks like you could like strap it on like a backpack or something too.
Oh, yeah, check this out.
Yeah.
This is not going to be entertaining for anyone except for me.
Camera nerds.
But look at
oh.
Look at that. Can you see that?
Oh.
Look at that.
Yeah.
And then, tilt locked. Oh, boy.
Yeah. It's got the short circuit
Yeah.
Wally vibe.
Oh, yeah, no. It is named Johnny 5.
Oh, yeah.
This is Johnny 5. Sorry, I'm just nerding out. I want to show off my stupid stuff. And that's a perfect way to end the show. I'm boring
On boring camera stuff.
camera stuff.
Going out with a bang, people.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
highly recommend. Go through B&H. They give you a good deal and a great package. So I'm just going
Yep.
to end it there.
All right. Well, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully it won't be 2.5 months between this episode and our next episode.
Yeah, sorry for such a boring episode. We did not plan for this.
Nope.
And we thought it would go better.
First time back.
Yeah, we're
You
going to mulligan this one probably.
Yeah. Yeah, but if you got any topic suggestions, let us know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Happy New Year's. Merry Christmas.
Post New Year's, pre-Valentine's, pre-St. Patrick's Day.
I don't know if you need to say pre. This won't be out before Valentine's Day.
That's true.
So
Happy. Hopefully you had a nice Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Hopefully you had some, if you're into shellfish, have some lobster or crab legs or.
Yeah. Get some of that cheap chocolate the day after.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the 15th.
All right. See you Easter.
We'll see you next time.